So I'm giving you an update on my liver fatty disease, um, because it's important for others out there who may have it and not realize it. But for most of you who don't know, tonight is Purim, which is the Jewish Halloween, and tonight was basically the ultimate test because tonight is a night where you drink a lot and you're supposed to get drunk and you have a lot of candy and a lot of pastries and all that stuff. And I got to tell you, tonight was the ultimate test. It was very hard for me not to have some Hamantaschen or some popcorn or even, yes, cotton candy and hell, even wine. Because I would usually have about 3 cups of wine by the time I had gotten home tonight before I went out again. And I held back and it was so hard. Luckily for me, there was stuff I can eat there, which was some guacamole, some green salad, um, and some fruits. I basically had some green salad with some strawberries, an orange is ate around the peel, and some cantaloupe. And and I have an app that helps me keep track of it. And it basically said that I did everything right tonight. And I'm really proud of myself because it's so hard to restrain from something that I actually like. Because I would have eaten Hamantaschen, I would take one of each flavor. I would have had some of that lemon meringue pie, which is also my favorite. And I could have had some salmon, um, but I had to leave. So, and the salmon was filled with juices and some oils that I probably can't have. But the trick to that is that if it's not the baked salmon or grilled salmon without any sauce, you just rinse it with in the sink. And the eggs, I had 2 portions, which had some yolk in it. I avoided tuna, but ultimately I had my proteins and I had some fruit. And what I'm really learning is that even fruit can be deadly because it's the fructose that is a problem for the liver. And green grapes are usually a bad sign. I didn't realize that different types of grapes um, do different things. But in my house, I actually have some blueberries. I have some Concord grapes. I got some kind bars. I actually got this, which I've never even heard of before, but I got this, which isn't really that bad. And I got this. So I'm doing that. That's based on some recommendations. And by the way, it's also good for the keto diet if anyone's on there. But they're telling me to do the Mediterranean diet. And my doctor said to come in for a blood test before Passover, which is what I'm going to do, really. I'm hoping I'm doing a good job. This is new for me and it's very hard. And even my mom is learning to adjust when she's cooking for me. But yeah, I can cook myself. Just FYI, she just, you know. Um, so I'm learning. This is usually a sweet tooth for me, but they tell me I'm not allowed to have it. So I just do this, which is drink plenty of water, have a lot of coffee, which is good, and with some stevia. So I've been doing that. I'm getting used to drinking the coffee without any sugar, which apparently is a no-no. So I'm using some stevia. Um, Someone told me to buy a juicer to make smoothies, but I don't know if I'm going to go that far because I've never really drank a smoothie in my life. Um, but I have to start getting used to the fact of maybe slowly becoming a vegetarian because I can't really have any meat while I'm trying to reverse this disease. And if I have turkey, it has to be uncured. And there's no way to know that when you're going to someone's house and eating turkey. There's no way to know what kind of turkey it is, but I'm sure it's not an issue because it's very dry. The chicken, you take the skin off. And, you know, so I'm using some apps. I'm using Gemini, which is the Android's AI, but it's okay to use because it's listing me the sources as well. It's not just telling me what I can and cannot do. It's listing the sources too. So I have the Gemini, and then I have the source to click on, and it's basically making me a list on Google Keep, which is Google's version of note taking. And there's an app for that called Google Keep. So it's making me the list. I have a list that it's been making me. And so that when I go to Whole Foods or I go to any shopping, I have that list handy. So it's been very helpful for me and it's a learning process for me. But tonight was the ultimate test because of all the sweets, all the candy, all the junk. And I would have been the first one to actually eat all that stuff. and I'm very proud of myself that I held back from the wine because tonight is actually a good night to actually have wine and drink as much as you'd like. And I didn't touch that at all. So for me, that's an improvement. Um, so I'm just wanting to share this with people who maybe are going through the same thing or similar things. And maybe if you have any ideas on how to help me um, beat this, you can tell me. But I but I'm luckily enough that it's reversible. But I have the cystosis, which is the MASLD. So it's early enough in that I'm a low risk. I put in my blood scores for ALD and AUS, and it said that I'm a low risk. So that's actually pretty good. The only question I have is how long can I keep this up for? And if I do reverse it, will I revert back to my old ways? Or will I continue doing what I'm doing, mixing in a snack or two here and there? So all of this remains to be seen. And this is almost a week now. It's not even a week yet. So tonight was the ultimate test, and I'm happy that I passed it. Um, I'm happy that I passed it, but I'm happy that I was able to eat food there too because I was starving. Or when I came there, I was starving, and now I'm not. And then I walked home and got a 12-minute walk, which they say is very good to help process the food and help and break it down, and then being hydrated like this. So yeah, so I just thought I'd update you on that. And I'm learning, and I'm using AI, reading sources, and also trying to get a good night's sleep also. So I'm learning about all these enzymes in foods that we don't even know about. People don't. I'm realizing now that nobody really notices what they're eating. Like they don't really care until they have to. And I'm noticing now that different types of grapes have different types of enzymes in them and vitamins in them, and that some fruit is good for you and some aren't, which is really weird when you look at it because fruits and vegetables are meant to be healthy. But speaking of vegetables, frozen vegetables are actually good. Bagged salad is good. So I can still eat like the chicken and stuff, but using lemon juice and spices like black pepper, turmeric. So this is really all good. So I bought. My friend just gave me a store bought chicken salad, which I checked and it's good. So I'm gonna have that tomorrow for dinner. Um, if I get hungry later, I'll just have a bite of raw nuts or this IQ bar that I mentioned earlier. So anyway, if anyone's going through this or you have any recommendations about what I should or shouldn't eat, what you think I might be able to get, send me a comment and let me know in the comments of what I might of what helps you on how you if you were able to if you ever had liver fatty disease and if you were able to reverse it. Send me your comments along the way and help me get through this because this is new to me and I'm learning and I'm lucky that it's a low risk and I'm hoping to keep it that way and hoping that I can reverse this so that I can hopefully eat healthy but still go back to having a sweet tooth every now and then. And this is the holiday of Purim where that's actually difficult because when people are bringing you, the trick or treat, there's a lot of stuff in there that I like a lot of the candy, gum, hot tamales, um, and all that crap. And I can't eat that now. So it's very hard. So, like I said, if you have anything you want to add to this, like if you've been going through this disease or other diseases where you had to change your diet, let me know in the comments how you handled it, what you did to change it, and if it actually worked. Um, So I'll keep you updated on this. I will get a blood test, but I'm just proud of myself tonight because I had the willpower and I did everything right tonight. And I'm very proud of that because I didn't think I can do it surrounded by all that food. But willpower did it, and I'm proud of myself. So tonight was the ultimate test, and thank you. I passed it. Have a good night.